Don't worry, my friend. My secretary will soon finish organizing tomorrow's search.
Everything's arranged, Your Highness. We leave at dawn.
Thank you, my good gondola dear. You may go.
I hope Snowy is all right.
Surely. Tomorrow we will find him.
What if he's surprised by a tiger? They look like big cats after all, and Snowy can't resist a fight with a cat.
But didn't you tell me he fought a lion once?
Well, yes, when we were in Africa.
Then rest assured, lions and tigers are all the same. He'll be fine. He's a brave dog.
He could be lost in the jungle. What if he can't find his way out?
You mustn't worry, my friend. It's not as wild as it once was. I'm sure he'll come across a village.
Last time I saw him near the railway tracks. Oh no, what if...
From what you've told me, he seems smart enough to avoid a moving train.
What if he's ambushed by that evil fakir?
Then I'd feel sorry for the fakir. Snowy seems like a no-nonsense kind of dog.
Talking about Snowy makes me sad.
Understandably, you're my guest of honor. Choose a topic.
Dinner was delicious.
Would you like some dessert? We have all kinds of fruit, pudding, dokula.
That's very kind, but I'm stuffed.
I wish I could feed my people as well as I do my guests.
I read about the famine. It seems like a serious situation.
And it's linked to opium trafficking. These scoundrels extort peasants so they grow opium poppies instead of rice. My brother and my father before him used to go after those smugglers when they were Maharajas. And now I continue their fight. But it sometimes seems like a lost cause to me. We will never win.
Such a beautiful palace you live in.
Very ancient, too. They say it was built over the ruins of a lost temple by my grandfather's grandfather.
A temple? Amazing! Tell me more about the lost temple.
It was probably built by the Gupta Empire and plundered by Mongol raiders. They say there's an underground section of the old temple connected to the palace by tunnels. I used to search for them when I was a boy, but they're probably just a myth.
Snowy and I met your brother, the former Maharaja.
My brother? So you were in his hospital? How was he?
He seemed happy. He thought he was racing the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Ah, he dreamed about that race. He even had his own vehicle designed, a kind of Alfa Romeo meets Amilcar.
The Amilcar is quite a racing car. I drove one near Moscow.
He never got to drive it, though, unfortunately. I wonder why fate has decided to be so cruel to my kingdom and my family.
The tiger hunt sure was thrilling. I'd never been on one before.
And quite unconventional. We don't usually subdue them by falling on them.
It was pure luck that that tiger was there to break my fall.
Indeed, we were very fortunate you were there to save us. And we'll always be thankful.
Is it hard to govern a kingdom like Guy Pajama?
It is indeed. My brother was the heir to my father's throne, but after he became indisposed, I had to take over. These are dark times for Guy Pajama, and the people need their Maharaja. But sometimes that responsibility overwhelms me. Luckily, I have the help of my loyal secretary, Gandaladia.
Did you call, Your Highness?
There he is, as diligent and as attentive as ever.
So I see.
I don't need anything, my good Gandaladia. That is all for today.
As you wish, Your Highness.
I've got a few questions about being a Maharaja.
Uneasy lies the head that wears a crown, as the great English bard once said.
What would you do if you weren't the Maharaja?
I'd play with my son. I feel like I'm missing out on his childhood.
What's the worst duty of a Maharaja?
Having to wear all those uniforms to parades and receptions. I see the tailor more than my own shadow.
There must be something good about being a Maharaja.
Well, one can help a great deal from a position of power like this one. But I sometimes feel burdened by so many responsibilities.
Being a Maharaja is more complicated than I thought. Let's talk about something else. If you'll excuse me, Your Highness, I think I'm going to bed now.
Great idea. Tomorrow is going to be a long day, and... Oh no, that music again. Nobody. There's no one there anymore.
What's that strange melody?
I heard it for the first time, before my father went mad. And again, just before my brother did. It's the family curse. I'm doomed. What will happen to the kingdom, and to my son if I go mad too?
Curse? I don't think so. This is all too familiar and stinks of conspiracy, but I need to make sure. Zlotsky spoke of a trafficker's hideout in Guy Pajama. What if the previous Maharajas had enemies?
My brother suspected there was a powerful secret opium organization operating in the kingdom, but he was never able to prove it.
Both Zlotsky and Sarcophagus went mad after getting shot with a dart. Did you ever notice a mark, or puncture, on your brother or father's neck?
No, never, but, wait, yes! Even in his madness, my father complained about an itch on his neck.
The poison of madness affected Zlotsky right away. Maybe. Did they both suddenly go crazy?
Indeed. They went to bed after hearing the melody, and by the next morning they had gone completely mad.
Listen to me closely, Your Highness. Your father and brother were shot with a poisoned dart, and I know who did it. Tonight, when you go to sleep, he's going to climb up to your window and shoot you. But I'll be waiting outside, and I'll follow him to his accomplices.
But I'll be poisoned and mad.
Just before, while you're hiding in another room, I'll make a dummy that looks just like you and put it in your bed. Together, we'll bring them down. They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. I could use it to dress my fake Maharaja. But then again, it's going on the bed, under the blankets, so there's no need. They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. The fakir will strike from over here, like he did with Zlotsky and the Maharajas before. I saw this in a travel magazine. It's kohl, a kind of charcoal to protect your eyelids. You've got to squeeze the bulb to make it work. There are enough clothes in here to dress an army. I could spend hours in here. Maybe later I can find something useful for my plan. Coconut again. It'll be perfect as the Maharaja's head. Looks really comfortable, but no time to rest. Wait, is that a real tiger? I can't risk going out. My entire plan could be on the line. This will be the Maharaja's body, but how do I fit the coconut on there?
Hello? Who are you? What are you doing in my father's room?
I'm Tintin, reporter. And you are?
I'm the Prince of Guy Pajama. What's a reporter?
A reporter travels the world on the hunt for stories.
Wow, have you traveled really far?
Well, I've been to Africa, Russia, America, Egypt, Arabia, and now India.
Gee, I want to travel too.
I'm here to save your father, Your Highness.
Do reporters save lives?
Not really, but it happens to me sometimes. I'm making a dummy that looks like your father.
For some kind of contest?
Not exactly. Let's just say, it's hard to explain.
I like you. Come play with me.
Sorry, I can't now, Your Highness. I have to help your father.
Aw, but promise me you'll play later.
Of course. Wait, how did you... Now that's clever. Whose room is this? It won't budge. Great snake! If I were to go out there now, I'd risk getting caught. How do I get rid of it? Good thing it never leaves the basket. It's locked. I'm sure there's something valuable in there.
Tintin, you came! Can you show me how to play with the latu?
Maybe we can play later, when I finish.
Can we play now, please?
I can't play right now, Your Highness. Your father needs me.
Please?
I'm really busy right now, Highness. Maybe later.
Please? I haven't played with anybody in a long time.
All right, then. I'll teach you.
Brilliant.
First, you wrap the string around it. Carefully. Then you take one of the ends and spin it. First, you wrap the string around it. Carefully. Then you take one of the ends and spin it. Bingo! There you go.
Yay! This is so fun.
See? Now you can try it anytime. What's life in the palace like?
Before, Papa and I used to go for elephant rides and play in the garden. But since he's Maharaja, he won't let me out of the palace. He can never play and he hardly smiles.
There's a huge snake in the next room.
Has it scared you? It's Coco, Daddy's secretary's pet. She's not that bad, and she likes the punji.
Punji?
That! They use it to charm snakes and even make ropes levitate. I could show you how to play it if you'd like.
I want to learn how to play the punji. Could you teach me?
Of course. I'll teach you a snake lullaby. Watch and repeat after me. Now you try. Brilliant! You sound like a true snake charmer. Keep the punji.
Thanks, Your Highness. I saw your uncle not too long ago, Highness.
My uncle? Really? Oh boy, I miss him so much. Where is he?
Well... they're taking care of him at a special place, a hospital. But I'm sure he'll be better soon. You'll see.
I'm sure he will. He'll be better, and we'll all be together again.
I must go now, but I'll be back.
Oh, promise?
Promise. It worked. The kiosk symbol. This is the room of a traitor. And another statue from the tomb.
Is there any movement in the corridor? Well, what do we have here?
The kiosk symbol. This is the room of a traitor. And another statue from the tomb.
Is there any movement in the corridor?
Understood, sir.
I'd better lock that fool's door. Oh, stupid snake. Sleeping as usual. What a guardian. Oh? Who could that be? Yes? Oh, greetings, Grandmaster. Yes. At midnight. The usual way. Window, dart, and bye-bye, Maharaja. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, don't worry. I'll lead the meeting. So it shall be done, Grandmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Stupid bird. How can it be so heavy? They couldn't look for another entry token?
Phew, that was close. But now I know who the traitor is, and that I'll be sneaking into a secret meeting. How can I open it? The Maharaja's secretary was talking to a certain Grand Master, and the letter in Colonel Fuad's office mentioned him too. The leader of this smuggling ring, no doubt. Better safe than sorry. Let's try with this. An ear trumpet? The secretary doesn't seem deaf. Unless, of course, that scoundrel uses this to spy on the Maharaja. Crikey, it won't budge. Did it! Now let's finish the job. Alright, first I'll peel it. Then I'll make a hole. And voila! It needs a little more work though. Still doesn't look like the Maharaja. It looks expensive, and it's empty. They might come in handy for my new homemade Maharaja. Looks like some sort of ceremonial attire. How can he climb so high? Looks really comfortable, but no time to rest. Let's see, we've got tunics, turbans, slippers. Aha! I hope the Maharaja doesn't mind me ruining this stole to save him. Let's give it a go. Not bad. And now, it's bedtime, Your Highness. There! The trap is set. It's getting late. I'd better get ready.
Magic rope. Rise. Magic rope down.
Hang on. Where did he go? Is he up in the tree? Or is he inside the tree? That's it! This is not the first time I've faced this sort of brain teaser. Bingo! A tunnel. You won't escape me this time, Fakir. Ever since we parted ways, Snowy had never given up, and he was tracing my scent all through the Indian Railway. Of course, there were 2 more hounds following in my tracks, probably facing the wrong way. It was only a matter of time till they met, and a bit more till they found me. There you are. That was close. What is this place? Connected to the center column. This must be the largest screw in the world. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. What am I doing wrong? The first one was easier. Lower down to here. still not enough.
Excuse me. Great snakes.
I hope the fakir is not too far away.
Bunch of useless people. Who will I have to reprimand today?
The kiosk symbol. I have to find out where he's going.
Blasted Bugger 31.
I need you to go work somewhere else.
It won't happen again.
Any more chances? Worker 33, well done. Excellent job covering your post.
Thank you, boss. It's the least any of us can do.
You'd be surprised. We've got quite a few deadbeats here. If you're not here next time, I will personally stick one of Brother Horace's poison darts in you.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you?
I mean, yes, boss.
Hey, Worker 36. Go make sure everything is okay in the control room before we go.
Yes, boss.
Worker 35, time to go.
I just have to finish this and I'm done.
Finish tomorrow.
Stop.
And don't keep your boss waiting if you don't want to die in the most gruesome way possible.
Huh?
Hurry up! Who left this like this? They did a terrible job. This is good. Quite good, actually. What? Who did?
I have to be careful. This place is crawling with
Okay.
guards.
What? Who did? Okay. Ready?
Just 1 second, please.
Come on!
Okay, I'm ready.
Finally! Workers, that's all for today.
I must find a safe way to get to the next room. Let's learn the truth about these infamous cigars once and for all. Fake cigars, full of opium. That's how the crooks outwitted the police in all their inquiries. They've killed Egyptologists, literally driven people mad, impoverished peasants, and ruined a whole country just to make money selling drugs. They won't get away with it, I swear. They won't get away with it, I swear. So the only tobacco these cigars have is the bare minimum to wrap around the opium tubes. Crooked, but clever. Shame that these loathsome criminals have such good taste in graphic design.
So what happened? The guy disappeared for 30 years. That's a long story. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm not leaving till you finish it.
The guy was knee-deep in debt, and the best thing he could think to do was just split.
And his wife and kids?
He ditched them, and they inherited all his debts. Years later, his son, completely bankrupt, swore revenge.
Hey, maybe I could sneak into the next room in one of those wagons. I guess I'd need to find a way to get that wagon moving, plus something to cover myself with. Here we go.
Did he get it?
Hang on, there's 30 years of story before we get back. Thing is, the father made
I
just
still
one
need to get the
mistake
wagon
before
moving
leaving.
and figure out how to cover myself when I'm in it.
What mistake?
When we reach the 26 years since he left, I'll tell you. But the son also made a mistake.
When? How?
Uh-oh. It looks like a wagon has to be full of cigar boxes to get to the other side, and every layer has to have 15 of them. So that's what I need to do. A single layer of 15 cigar boxes, glued to each other so I can hide under it.
8 years after he split, but we'll get to that. The most incredible thing is that the father ran into his entire family and
A broken riding crop. Is Colonel Fawad in here? One, two, three. Great. Here's 13 out of the 15 boxes that I need. I just need 2 more boxes. Two boxes. I guess I'm going to need them. I think this will be really useful. I'm afraid the other 2 boxes I found are missing something, now that I see these.
What happened?
I still need to get the wagon moving and make the fake layer of cigar boxes before I can carry out my plan.
Hold on, we're almost there. First, I have to tell you what happened in the 2 years after he disappeared.
I've got all 15 boxes for my cover, but 2 of them are unfinished.
It's a really long story, honestly. There's no way I'll be able to tell it to you today.
Well, we'll stay until tomorrow. I need to know how it ends.
But we haven't even gotten started.
Then why did you start telling me the story if you knew you wouldn't finish it?
Time to label the last 2 boxes. Ha! I'm as good a counterfeiter as those rogues, with the significant difference that I'm doing it for a good cause. Time to put the seal on the last 2 boxes. And I give you Tintin's Seal of Guarantee. They look just like the real thing. I mean, the real fake thing. That's how the crooks outwitted the police in all their inquiries. "13 boxes, plus the 2 others I labelled and sealed. All the boxes I need. It's perfect. Now I just need to get the wagon moving."
I
I still need to get the wagon moving and make the fake layer of cigar boxes before I can carry out my plan.
There's no way I can sleep without knowing what happened to the father and
Poppy seeds? Wait, there's opium in there. And of course, they fill these tubes with it. This door would only lead me away from that hooded scoundrel. It's locked. A handy tool, but also a weapon if things were to go south. Luckily, I've got this. Hooray! Shoot. I don't think this moves the rail I'm interested in. Eureka! Now I just need something to cover me while I'm in the wagon. Glue! Just what I was looking for. If I'm not wrong, I've got all I need to make my cover. time has come to put my plan to the test. Fingers crossed this works.
If you don't tell me how it ends, I'll never forgive you.
Wait a minute, here's another wagon.
I don't care. I want to know how the story ends.
You're a pain in the bum. Make sure it's all there and I'll tell you.
Finally. 1, 2, 3. All right, filled to the brim. 15 boxes for later. Now, tell me.
Nope.
What? Why not?
I've realised that the best thing about the story is how desperate you are to hear what happens.
You've got some nerve. You'll pay for this.
What are you doing? Get off me, you lunatic!
I wonder where this leads.
Proceed, brother.
I'll need one of those costumes to get through. Psst! Hey! Over here! Now that I look the part, let's knock.
Show me your token, brother.
A token? Don't you know who I am?
No, that's the point of tokens. Show me your token.
What token?
Show the token or stay out. I don't have all night.
Oh, I must have forgotten it in my other robe.
No token, no entry.
Huh? Another statuette from the Tomb of Kiosk. Seems like every member of this brotherhood has one. Dr. Finney is part of this conspiracy. That explains a few things. Like why they tried to lock me up in the mental hospital. The note he wrote was a trap. He'll be knocked out for a while, but tied up just in case.
Show me your token, brother. Welcome, Brother Ra. The meeting will begin soon.
The belly of the beast. I should look for an escape route, just in case. In the meantime, I'll have a little chat with our hooded brothers.
I did my best to defend Abudin. Please, brother.
Deal with the Grandmaster yourself, donkey desert god.
For the 100th time, Set is a mighty jackal, not a donkey. Ah, wise brother Ra, you are my last salvation. Abudin did not fall because of me. It was because of those blasted spies. Defend me before the Grandmaster, please.
All right. But in return, I'll ask you for a favor.
I'll do anything.
You will call a truce with Patrash Pasha and his Bedouins.
How? But they hate my guts. I can't.
No excuses. You'll bargain with them and shower them with gifts.
All right.
They all look like the Egyptian gods I saw at the tomb of Kiosk. Reminds me of that statuette I found in the Maharaja's secretary's office. Looks like the presiding seat at the table. A cat goddess, similar to the drawing I saw in Egypt. Hey, that's my token, so this is my seat. I'd prefer a place close to the door on the right though, just in case. Hey, that's my token, so this is my seat. I'd prefer a place closer to that door on the right though, just in case. Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door. But I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted. I think I know who this seat belongs to. Reminds me of the statuette I found in Fuad's office. The professor told me about this crocodile god. Sebek, maybe? Could be a way out if everything goes south.
I salute you, brother.
I know.
Beg your pardon?
You can't hide anything from me.
Sorry, but I don't understand.
Don't play fool with me. You let the poet go free. Even mad, he knows too much.
Oh, yes. I'll fix that, brother.
Indeed you will. The Grand Master does not forgive failure.
Phew, that was close.
I'm watching you, always.
I've heard that Brother Thoth will be unavailable from this meeting onward. Why don't we offer his seat to my good friend Miss Suhi?
Silence, you fool! Saying our names or showing our faces is forbidden.
Oh yes, my apologies.
My dear Ra, there you are. Finally, some clever conversation round here.
Why, yes, indeed. So, when will the meeting start?
As soon as Brother Neckbet arrives. He's making us wait, as usual, to boost his self-importance.
Well, I think that
we should stop using hollow cigars. We know that, dear.
Blast that Tintin spy and those mangy Bedouins.
What would Mommy say if she saw me like this?
But why don't we...
Why not use tin cans? Cans of anchovies, or tomatoes, or crab. Let me do the thinking, dear Sobek. You just do it with your stomach.
Yes, dear. When will the meeting begin?
When Brother Neckbet arrives.
What about the Grand Master? Will he be joining us too?
Why so many questions, Brother Knoom?
I am loyal, I swear it. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Then prove it by waiting there until the meeting starts. I'm watching you, always.
Greetings, Brother Ra. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Huh? Mind if I swap seats?
Why should I?
Because there was a mistake on the labels. You didn't receive the memo?
I wasn't aware of any memo.
You'd be sitting closer to the center, and the ones in charge.
Oh, I see, yes. But Brother Horace will never allow it.
I'll take care of that. You just go and change the sigils. So, brother, do you fear there may be spies present tonight?
Why? You have anything to confess?
I just want you to keep up the good work.
I'll be vigilant as always. Never forget that.
Sit. Brothers, except for our leader who was unable to come, we are all present. The session can begin. First, important news. We've gotten rid of the Maharaja of Gaipajama for good. As we speak, he has lost his reason. Nothing more than stands in the way of message from Cairo. Our situation is dire. Our Cairo headquarters has been discovered. Only our leader was able to get away. He's coming here by air. What? Knocked out? Brothers, there is a traitor in our midst. Our rules do not allow us to show our faces, so you will whisper the password to me one by one. And whoever is unable to give it will be executed immediately. You start. Give me the password.
Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Idiot! Couldn't you have whispered it? Now everyone knows. All right then, I'll go into the next room. You will come in one after the other and give me the password of our last meeting.
Now, let's take a peek at the faces of the Brotherhood. The Maharaja's secretary. So much for the loyal advisor. Colonel Fuad. Just as I thought. Mrs. Snowball. So this one must be Mr. Snowball, of course. A Japanese man I've never met before. The Fakir, of course. What a crew. The only one left is the notorious Grandma. Huh? Crikey!
Only an imbecile would trip on his own clothes. Oh!
You were saying?
Stupid robes. Like I said, imbecile.
Wait! This is ridiculous! I suggest we take off these robes and continue with the chase.
Deal. I'll go first.
Of course. It's only fair.
Now you. Take your time.
All right. Now wait until Hey! That's not fair! Give up! You're done!
The only ones who are done are all those fools. As long as our leader is alive, the Brotherhood will persevere.
Sooner or later, the Grandmaster will fall too.
How dare you pronounce his name?
I didn't. That's his title.
out how insufferable you are.
Don't worry, you won't have to see me once you're in jail.
Must you answer back every time?
Absolutely. You're going to pay for all the people you turned mad.
You are going to pay for all the people you turned mad.
You are so naive. No one gets what they deserve. The world, place.
I will never accept something like that.
Ha! That's exactly what the last Maharaja said.
You're despicable. He adored his nephew. And now, because of you, he thinks he's driving in the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yes, that was a good one.
Come back here, you coward. Quit now. You've nowhere to run.
You're not the one who decides that.
The palace is filled with guards.
Nothing that a poisoned dart can fix.
I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Where did he go?
An intruder! Get him!
Crumbs.
Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped! He's too far away.
Crikey, it's locked.
Block his way! Don't move! You are done! Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped! He's too far away. Block his way! What is he? A marathon runner? You can't always scurry off like that, you rat! Slippery little fellow, isn't he?
Another locked door. That's...
Why don't you come here, so we can talk like adults? If we let him get away, then don't move! You are done! Turn yourself in, and I promise we don't move! You are done! Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender! You're trapped! He's too far away. Block his way! What is he? A marathon runner? You can't always scurry off
believe
like
it.
that.
This door is
rat.
locked.
Slippery little fellow, isn't he? Why don't you come here, so we can talk like adults?
You have no way out.
In the name of the law, hands up!
Snowy! You're okay. Oh, my dear friend.
Congratulations, dear friend. You've pulled off a masterstroke.
What? But don't you want to arrest me anymore?
We now know that you and your dog are innocent. The police raided their hideout in Cairo and found a blacklist that included your name.
There was also a plan of this hideout. That's how we discovered.
He's got away again. Oh, after him.
We'll get him, young man.
As soon as we got out, we learned that someone had taken the prince and helped the fakir escape. There was no time to despair. We needed the fastest car to chase down the villains. I got behind the wheel and stepped on the accelerator, determined to stop the Brotherhood once and for all. A few miles further, In the middle of the jungle, I spotted their car. It took me a few more miles to realize that Thompson and Thompson were gone.
Who's the driver? Thompson, what do you think? You don't know what to say, huh? Perhaps Thompson has an idea. Friends? Are you here? Friends? They're gone. Surely they got scared. This is not for everyone, even for grown men like them. What a leak! I hope the car holds on. Well, Snowy, Thompson and Thompson left us. We'll have to save the prince on our own. I hope the roads join back together. If not, we're done. Let's see how fast this thing can go. I bet the old Maharaja would have burned rubber in this thing, which is exactly what we're gonna do. Faster. We'll never reach them at this pace. The last thing we needed. A cliff. A cliff. I hope they're careful. No one would survive a fall like that. Hold on, Snowy. These turns are dangerous. We have to use this downhill to our advantage. Hooray! It's still not easy to catch up to them. How hard it is to catch up with such a driver. Tighten your grip. I have to hit the brakes. I failed the Maharaja. Driver doesn't seem too worried about dying. Fear not, Snowy. We'll save him, I promise. You know I always keep my word. Let's see how fast this thing can go. I bet the old Maharaja would have burned rubber in this thing, which is exactly what we're gonna do. If we keep up this pace, we'll definitely catch up to them. This road has to end somewhere.
Let's see how good a driver you are.
Prince! Poor devils. Poor Prince. He didn't deserve such a terrible death. There's nothing we can do.
Agree.
How? Don't come any closer!
Oh, what?
No, not again. I must resist. The eyes. The eyes.
Bring him and leave him next to the prince.
Yes, Grandmaster.
We can finally finish this little varmint. Poison him. I want him to go crazy.
As you wish, Grandmaster.
First, though, I want to ask him a few questions. All right, Tintin, who sent you?
I was sent on a mission as a reporter to Shanghai.
I see. So you ran into us by chance, did you? Let me think about my next question.
What the devil? Could it be that dog again?
How did you help the Maharaja fight off the fakir's poison dart in the palace?
It wasn't him in the bed.
Don't you lie to me. Think about it first before you answer.
Grandmaster, we'd better leave here soon. Maybe the dog...
I don't care about that darn dog. I need more time. Think about what you're going to say?
Yes.
Well then, speak.
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Grandmaster, if it's not the dog, maybe there's a spirit trying to kill us.
I am not afraid of the living, and even less of the dead. How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
Oh, I cannot take this guy anymore. I'm out of here. Fakir, finish him.
What happened? Snowy, did you do that? Well done. You're the best coconut and stone thrower I've ever met. But what about the prince? All is not lost yet. Snowy, you keep an eye on the fakir. I'll rescue the prince.
Hey, stop! He's just a boy!
But someday, he will be a snake. I was just a boy too when I made my whole family go bankrupt. But I did have a choice. I could have been a sponge fisherman like my father, that pathetic loser. But I would never have left Greece. I would have been a nobody my whole life, dropped on Leros, that hellhole of an island.
Nothing seems to matter to him. I couldn't forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Be careful! If you go that fast, you could fall!
Men like me don't trip over pebbles. But what would you know? You're a spoiled little brat who always had everything. Just like the prince and that whole family of worthless bums. Only if he makes it out alive.
Don't do anything to him, please. You will gain nothing from hurting the prince.
Don't you dare ask me for mercy. Because of you, my organization is a mess. My drugs confiscated.
There they are. That was close. But I can't give up. I didn't come this far for nothing. I can't let him get away. You want? Let the prince go and face me!
There are many ways to face your enemies. The one I like most is harming their loved ones. Guy Pajama is going to hate you when you show up at the palace empty-handed.
Whatever you do, I won't let you escape.
Shoo, you'll fly.
This place is too dangerous. I can't lose focus, even for a second. One misstep and it's curtains for me.
Let's see if you can get around this.
I have to catch up with them before tragedy strikes.
Don't you ever get tired?
I should ask him the same thing. Why do I always get the most dangerous paths? Hey, I promise to help you if you turn yourself in. If nothing happens to the prince, they will surely take it into consideration.
Ha! I've taken too many lives for them to take anything into consideration.
You coward!
This land was already in shambles when I arrived. There is nothing left to save here. You'd better leave before you get wiped out too.
I didn't come this far for nothing. If you let go of the prince, I promise not to come after you.
You don't get it, do you?
What?
There's no turning back now. I've come too far to disappear.
What do you mean?
There's no middle ground. Either you win or I win.
I will never accept something like that.
All I hear are empty words. Save your breath.
You coward.
No, on the contrary, I'm all in. Ha! This dangerous? It shows that you're just a spoiled brat.
I have to get him. The Maharaja trusts me. Your Highness, hold on. I promise I'll save you.
There is nothing left to save here.
By thunder!
Die! Once and for all! Ow!
Never! This isn't over! It's over! You've nowhere to run!
Last!
Leave the prince on the ground.
All right. All right.
Slowly. Now, turn.
Sure.
No! Hold on! Your Highness, are you all right?
Damnation! Missed!
Once we got back to the palace, I witnessed one of the most moving scenes of my life.
Oh, my son. I was so scared.
After that, the rest was celebration. The Maharaja even invited me to be a part of the parade on his elephant.
Tintin, when you arrived in Guy Pajama, unrest and fear reigned. But now, thanks to you, opium has disappeared from our fields. We are back to growing rice. And we can now feed our people again. I'll never thank you enough.
The prince's safety is payment enough for me.
Subject! Prostrate yourselves before Ramses II. Don't be silly. They are here for me, Napoleon the First.
Maybe there's something you can do for me, Your Highness.
Just... If it's true that you're taking me back to Egypt, take me however you wish. I don't care.
Thanks to the Maharaja, we were able to send Professor Anslotsky to the mental hospital while we searched for a cure for them. With all the loose ends tied, I thought it would be time to leave, but it wasn't. The Maharaja invited me to stay in the palace as his guest for as long as I wished. Thanks to this, the prince found a good friend to play with. I have had a wonderful stay at the Guy Pajama Palace, but now it is time to leave. I must go to Shanghai and finish the mission that was entrusted to me. Once I'm there, I'll write to you again. Yours sincerely, Tintin Reporter. Let's go, Snowy.